Okay, hi. Welcome to my drum studio. First time I've done anything sitting down like this. Anyway, I'm here to introduce a new project. Well, it's not kind of new, but the entire thing is. So some of you may know I've done some drum play-along covers from the Jim Riley Survival Guide for the Modern Drummer book, which is this one here. And I use several of those for students. And yeah, it's worked really, really well. But then I was giving some more to another student. And I thought, why don't I actually film and record every single one of them, all 124. So that's what I've started doing. Nearly through the first chapter, which is rock and pop. And then I think it goes into blues and some more classic Motown styles, and then country and jazz and a whole lot of world stuff. The chapter that is going to challenge me the most and probably improve my playing is the metal. My double bass drum chops are awful, and so it's going to take some of the stuff I've done in 2 takes, rehearsed it once and then shot it, and it turned out pretty well. They're styles that I'm quite familiar with, but some of the Latin ones that I'm not so familiar with are going to take a little more, a bit of practice, and definitely the metal stuff. And there's metal in 7/8, and even some just the sort of faster country ones. I think the fast train beat is going to be a bit of a challenge to get the speed and accuracy. But anyway, I like play-along books, and I think this one is probably one of the best ones I've come across, and there are some really good ones. So I started off probably with the closest thing was one from the State Library, was Music Minus One. So it was jazz, and this one was for drums. So they left the drums out, and there's some very, very hard bits where you'd get 4 and 8 bar solos, and there was no click. So he actually had to count it really well. That was good. And then there was a Steve Horton book, which is very similar to this one and the IGO one, where they wrote charts which were similar to songs. So there was very much a Stevie Wonder Superstition one and all that. That was a good one. I don't have that anymore. But then the next big one for me was this well-worn one, the Dave Weckl Contemporary Drummer +1, which is, incredibly detailed and difficult. And the charts they came up with were really nice. They're on card, so they still last. I've lost a few of them, but there's what's that one? Island Magic. Love that chart. 7/8. Really well done. But very quite difficult. But it had a broad range of stuff in it. And then Dave introduced another one, which was the In Session, which I used for my conservatorium exams. If I did 5 tunes out of it, which probably didn't do me the world of good because they weren't incredibly varied. But anyway, I was told I could. And that's great. I mean, that just took his Rhythm of the Soul album and just gave us a drumless track. And then there were the books for the bass, keys, guitar and sax, which I bought as well. And that's great. I use a lot of these still with students. The other one, which is really good, which I've only just scratched the surface, is the Tommy Igoe Groove Essentials. So I've got the physical form of the first one. I have the digital version of the second one, which I must get as a hard copy because the digital version is awful because you know you put it on like a tablet or a computer or something and can't download anything, print out charts. It's quite annoying. So I will do that. And this goes into a lot of detail. It's very similar. A lot of different stuff in this one, but for some reason the Jim Riley one struck a chord with me and my students. They like it. So I've uploaded about 8 tracks now and hopefully finish the first chapter very soon and get into the next one. So yeah, it'll probably take at least the rest of the year to do. But yeah, that's my goal. And along the way, I will learn some new styles or polish up ones that I haven't played in a long time. So yeah, that's my thing. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can catch them all as they go up, and that'd be great. And yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks, Jim, for the book. Well, I bought it. Yeah, he didn't give it to me. It was great. I look forward to the new one that's coming out about, I think that's to do with soloing and improvisation, I believe. That should be out soon, I hope. Look forward to it. Thanks a lot. There'll be where to buy this book from in the links underneath. So do yourself a favour. Survival Guide from the Modern Drummer, Jim Riley. Very good.